What's up guys, my name is Yali, I run the brand Wave, and today I'm going to show you kind of what an afternoon looks like, talk through some of these hat samples that I got. I have 3 different designs, right? And the idea behind it was to create hats that aren't just like, you know, any hats with the logo slapped on. It all kind of, I wanted to have a theme and some cohesion with it. And I wanted to have basically something around nature, which is what my brand is all about. If you're new and you don't know what Wave is, we basically make natural fiber apparel. So anything from activewear like athletic gym shorts to lifestyle stuff like, you know, everyday t-shirts to hoodies, sweatpants. We have some women's stuff coming up, but everything is really made with intention and chosen to be made with 100% natural fibers like organic cotton, merino wool. I don't have this yet, but like hemp, linen, silk, leather, those are the types of materials I want to work with. And I don't work with any synthetic fibers like polyester, nylon, spandex. You probably see I have 2 versions of both of these hats, and then I'm wearing the 3rd one on my head. Maybe we can start with this one on my head, right? So you can see I got the camo Wave hat. It's just a dad 6-panel hat. So this one has nothing on the back. It's got the brass buckle at the end, and so that's good. It's not made with like the plastic snapback. And then it has a lot of cool detail. It's got the real true camo with the white stitching, the white little holes here, and everything including the inside part here is 100% cotton. So fully natural, no synthetic fibers on this at all. It's cool. It's got like kind of like almost like a corduroy feel to it. So it's nice and thick, good quality hat. Of course it fits into the theme of nature because it is camo. So it's real trees, you know what I mean? But this is the next design. So as you can see, this is another dad hat. They're all kind of made with the same construction, the 6 panels. I'll start with the back. It's got the Wave tagline, wear the earth, not the waste. And that's kind of what I was saying before. We wear natural fiber materials and we don't wear the waste, as in recycled polyester, which is basically just, they take plastic bottles and turn them into clothes. We're not about that. We use the real stuff from the earth, and so I wanted to make that clear. And then you can see it, this is the cherry blossom design. So on the front we have the Wave spiral logo, and then we got the cherry blossom embroidered onto the brim. So this is crazy. It's got so many stitches and a ton of detail here. It looks insane. And then of course it has all the top stitching just for reinforcement. This is actually from one manufacturer that I sadly have to find a different one. The inside part, you know, all the pink stuff you see is cotton, but all this white stuff is actually made with polyester. And so I asked if they can switch it to cotton, and I'd even pay more, but they were being stubborn. They said that they don't do that. And so I had to go and find a second manufacturer that can do it. And so this is the first sample of the hat. Similar, the pink is a little different colored. There's definitely some adjustments I need to make. Like this logo is a little too big and thick compared to what you saw before. And then all the embroidery, it's the same design. They just made it too small and it's way too high. It needs to be like bigger and right around this area like the other hat was. And then they didn't put any of the top stitching that I asked for, which is kind of weird, and it makes it feel a little cheaper, to be honest. Like the brim, this fabric on the brim isn't super tight. So it looks kind of poorly made, to be honest. So that's something getting fixed. This brass knuckle will be, or brass buckle, not brass knuckle, looks good though. Everything else is good. The embroidery quality is pretty good. The main thing is just fixing that brim. And the great thing about this manufacturer is, first of all, it's all pink on the inside, which I like. And then it's all cotton. So none of that polyester bad stuff on here. This is fully natural. Which takes me to my next design, the bird tracks design. So bird tracks, I think we all love birds here. They're incredible creatures, you know, like I'm jealous of birds. I'm trying to be flying around, but this hat is inspired by bird tracks that I see around my house, and you know, you see bird tracks all over the place. I think there's something pretty cool about it. It's basically like as if a bird landed on your hat and started walking away and then flew off. And so that's kind of following the trail of the bird tracks as it makes its way to wherever it's going. And same thing with this hat. It's got the wayve embroidery logo on the front and center, and then the wear the earth, not the waste tagline on the back. Same brass buckle for adjusting. And then this is also from the first manufacturer, so it has all the polyester tape and sweatband here. So let me show you this second version of the other manufacturer. It's also, you know, like pretty similar, but same themes, right? Like this logo's too big. I think this embroidery looks fine, but it's missing all the brim top stitching. The good thing is it's all cotton inside, and yeah, same thing. You see, like, looks like there are kind of like these air bubbles here, so that's something that needs to be fixed and tightened up. But these are the details, man. This is what makes everything worth it, and this is the process of, you know, making custom clothes or hats or whatever it is you're making. There's always gonna be a back and forth, but that's just how it goes. All right, the other thing I wanted to do today, which I actually filmed, but I used the wrong mic, or something with my mic setup wasn't working. So I spent like 30 minutes walking through exactly how I pack orders, and I packed the orders, but then of course none of the sound came through. So I'm gonna do this again real quick and just show you kind of what my packing setup looks like and go over it again, but here it is. So I got one of these thermal printers. It's been super helpful to pack orders because I can just print all the labels myself, and I got them ready to go. And then I have my custom notes, which I write notes for every order. I think, you know, anyone who chooses to spend their money with me deserves some love, and so I'll take my time and write some custom note for them based on their order. And then I got, you know, all the goodies like stickers. I got poly bags. I have what should be custom compostable poly bags. I've been having issues with this, man. Like I got custom bags made, and in the past I had them with compostable materials. Like they're made out of plant-based fibers, like corn or something like that, but it's fully biodegradable. And so I really wanted to keep doing that, and I ordered some new bags because I ran out. This was like 2 months ago, and now twice in a row they've sent me the wrong material. It's literally just plastic, and on the packaging I have it saying that it's compostable, so I can't be sending that. For now I'm just rolling with the OG white packaging here. It's plastic, but everything else, like the bags that the clothes are in, are actually biodegradable. And so that's all stuff I pay extra for and make sure is done. It's just because, you know, I'm running a brand about natural fibers. I think everything that I do should ideally use natural fibers. In this case, I'm just working with the situation here, but I learned from it. I'll order stuff earlier next time, but it's all good. It happens. And these are the 2 packages that I have to ship today. So I'm gonna go run to the post office and get those out so they can be shipped. That's pretty much it for today. I'll keep this video a little shorter, but I wanted to say, if you are watching this, thank you so much for the support, for hearing what I have to say, and just watching kind of like the behind the scenes of how I build this brand. I'm gonna keep posting as much as I can and showing you more of like what it takes to build this. I'm doing everything from designing clothes to doing the marketing to filming these videos to fulfilling orders. So it's all just me here. So yeah, I appreciate you guys like tuning in and watching and supporting. The one thing that I wanted to leave you guys with is just kind of something that I've been thinking about more recently and trying to implement in my own life. But I'm a strong believer that your thoughts have a really powerful effect on your life. I think that the things that you think and speak and write actually have a really big effect on your subconscious. And so you need to make sure that when you're having these thoughts to yourself, you are full of self-belief and positivity and self-confidence. You should be irrationally confident and be to the point where you feel delusional. Like people are gonna look at you and be like, what is this guy doing? Why is he starting this brand? Why is he posting YouTube videos that no one watches? Like, To be honest, I don't know, I'm delusional. Actually, I know this will be huge one day, and so this is why I'm posting it. I'm showing the behind the scenes, and you know, you're only crazy until one day it works out. And so just want to leave you with that. If you're building anything, if you're working on anything, if you just want to have a better life in general, try it out and think of it as kind of like delusional self-confidence. And if you pair that with action and intention, then you'll see that things kind of unfold the way they have to. And so everything that you're thinking in your head will be reflected back in the world around you. And it's up to you if you want it to be good things or bad things. It really all starts with the way you think and talk to yourself. And so I'll leave you with that, but thank you again for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.